Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that has the power to shape everything you experience in life, your mindset. What you think, how you think, and the attitude you carry with you every day determine not only who you are, but what you will achieve. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your entire life is built, and it's the one thing you can control regardless of external factors. It's not just about the decisions you make, but the way you make those decisions. The mind is the most powerful tool we possess. It drives our actions, influences our choices, and guides us through challenges. But here's the secret: your mindset is not a given. It's something you can choose, and once you realize that, everything changes. Your mindset can either work for you or against you. It can either propel you forward or hold you back. It's not something you're born with. It's something you develop and nurture. When you take responsibility for your mindset, you take control of your future. The world is full of obstacles, setbacks, and failures. In fact, failure is an inevitable part of any journey. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is not their circumstances, but their mindset. It's how they choose to perceive failure. It's how they see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. People with a growth mindset understand that failure is not the end, but a necessary step on the path to success. They don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they use them to learn, adapt, and move forward with more wisdom and strength. When you have the right mindset, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. You'll approach every challenge with a sense of excitement, not fear. You'll view adversity not as something to avoid, but as something to embrace. Because every obstacle holds a lesson that brings you closer to your goal. You will become someone who seeks out challenges because you know they are the key to growth and success. Remember this: your mindset defines your outcome. It's not luck, it's not timing, and it's not external factors. It's you and the way you decide to think, act, and push forward. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. If you choose to see it as a place full of opportunities, that's exactly what you will find. If you choose to see it as a place full of obstacles, that's what you'll encounter. The choice is yours. Choose to believe in possibility. Choose to focus on solutions, not problems. Choose to see failure as a stepping stone, not a stop sign. When you approach life with this kind of mindset, you start to see that there are no limits to what you can achieve. The barriers you once thought were too high, too wide, or too strong will begin to shrink, and you will find new ways to break through them. In the end, your mindset is the difference between a life of limitation and a life of limitless potential. It's the difference between being a passive observer of your life and being the active creator of your future. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions define your reality. Mindset is not something you inherit. It's not a fixed trait or a predetermined condition that is set in stone. No matter where you come from, how you've been raised, or the challenges you faced, your mindset is entirely within your control. It is a choice. And this is one of the most empowering truths you can understand about yourself. The power to shape your mindset lies in your hands. And with it comes the ability to influence how you perceive the world, react to challenges, and ultimately create your own destiny. Think about it for a moment. How often do we hear people say things like, "I can't change, that's just how I am," or "this is the way I've always thought"? These words reflect a fixed mindset, a belief that who we are and what we believe is unchangeable. But when you recognize that mindset is a choice, you realize that you have the power to change how you think, how you react, and how you approach life itself. A person with a growth mindset chooses to believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of life and don't view them as permanent failures, but as opportunities to learn, evolve, and improve. The moment you make the conscious decision to adopt a growth mindset, your perspective shifts. You no longer see obstacles as reasons to stop trying. Instead, you see them as stepping stones leading to mastery and success. On the other hand, a fixed mindset holds you back by creating the belief that your abilities are static, that you are either good at something or not, and that mistakes are something to be avoided at all costs. A fixed mindset will keep you in a cycle of self-doubt and limitation. It makes you avoid challenges because you fear failure rather than embracing challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. But here's the key: you can choose. You can choose which mindset to adopt every single day. Your mindset is a lens that shapes everything you experience. You choose whether to view challenges as threats or as growth opportunities. You choose whether to view your mistakes as proof of your inadequacies or as a valuable lesson that brings you closer to success. You decide whether to take ownership of your actions and attitudes or to blame circumstances and external factors for where you are. Every time you face an obstacle, you are faced with a choice. Will you give up, or will you choose to persist? Will you see your shortcomings as a failure, or will you embrace them as part of your journey toward improvement? It all comes down to mindset. The power of choice is one of the greatest gifts we have. In every moment, you can decide how you want to think. In every situation, you can decide how you want to respond. And it is these choices that define the path you will walk. So I urge you to embrace the fact that mindset is a choice. If you don't like the mindset you have, change it. You are not a prisoner to your thoughts or beliefs unless you choose to be. The choice to grow, to adapt, and to overcome is always in your hands. Start today. Choose the mindset that aligns with your aspirations, that drives you to take action, and that helps you see every challenge as an opportunity. And remember, the more you choose to embrace a positive, growth-oriented mindset, the more you will unlock your full potential and create a life that is aligned with your greatest ambitions. Perception is more than just how we see the world around us. It's how we interpret, react to, and make sense of our experiences. It's the lens through which we filter every thought, every emotion, and every action. And here's the powerful truth. Our perception shapes our reality. How we perceive the world determines the way we engage with it. It influences how we handle adversity, interact with others, and even how we see ourselves. It creates the boundaries within which we live, often setting limits or opening doors to endless possibilities. The way we perceive ourselves, our potential, and our circumstances creates the blueprint for our future. Think about the most successful individuals, the ones who have broken through barriers and changed the world in some way. They didn't just happen to get lucky or have things handed to them. They saw the world differently. They had a mindset that didn't limit them. They viewed obstacles as opportunities, failure as feedback, and challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. It wasn't that they faced fewer problems than anyone else, it's that they saw problems differently. They saw problems as chances to innovate, learn, and grow. On the flip side, when people perceive the world through a lens of fear or negativity, they create a reality that reflects that perception. They may see setbacks as failures, difficulties as insurmountable, and risks as threats. This kind of perception can make life feel constricting and overwhelming with limited options and limited growth. It can lead to self-doubt, inaction, and missed opportunities because the perception of failure or rejection creates a fear that prevents action. The truth is that our perceptions are not fixed, they are malleable. We can change the way we see the world, and in doing so, we can transform our reality. It all begins with awareness. Once you understand that your perception shapes the way you interact with the world, you become empowered to change it. This is why perception is such a powerful tool. It can be your ally or your greatest enemy. Take a moment to think about how you perceive challenges in your life. Are they opportunities to learn and grow? Or are they threats that you need to avoid? When you encounter difficulty, do you perceive it as a stepping stone to a bigger success or as a reason to give up and walk away? The way you answer these questions determines how you approach each challenge you face. Consider how you perceive yourself as well. Do you see yourself as capable of achieving great things, or do you think of yourself as someone who is limited by past failures or the opinions of others? Your self-perception drives your confidence, your actions, and your ability to succeed. If you believe in your potential and value your abilities, you will take risks and seek opportunities for growth. If you doubt your abilities, you may find yourself paralyzed by fear and hesitation. Changing your perception isn't always easy. It requires a conscious effort to challenge old beliefs and thought patterns. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new perspectives. But when you change the way you perceive situations, you change your responses to them, and this change can radically shift your life. In fact, shifting your perception can be transformative. Imagine viewing challenges as opportunities to grow, setbacks as lessons to be learned, and failure as a natural part of the process. By doing so, you start to perceive your reality as full of possibility, not limitation. Take control of how you perceive the world, and you'll find that your reality starts to change. When you choose to see opportunities in every challenge, success in every setback, and potential in every situation, you're setting yourself up for a life of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Perception shapes reality. So the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, how can I perceive this differently? How can I change my lens to find new solutions, learn valuable lessons, and continue to move forward? When you make the habit of focusing on solutions, you also learn to be proactive rather than reactive. You anticipate problems before they arise and take steps to address them. This proactive approach allows you to handle challenges more effectively and efficiently when they do come. You're no longer waiting for things to go wrong, but rather you're prepared to tackle problems head-on with a clear plan of action. Another important aspect of focusing on solutions is collaboration. Often problems are too big for one person to solve alone. By focusing on solutions, you open the door to collaboration, inviting others to bring their ideas, skills, and perspectives to the table. Working together to find solutions leads to better outcomes and strengthens relationships as you unite in your common goal of resolving the issue at hand. Finally, focusing on solutions enables personal growth. Each challenge you overcome by focusing on solutions is a learning experience. It builds your confidence and shows you that you have the ability to navigate even the most difficult situations. Over time, This empowers you to tackle bigger challenges with even greater assurance, knowing that no matter what comes your way, you can find a solution. In conclusion, when you focus on solutions, you shift your energy from problems to progress. You take control of the situation instead of letting the situation control you. It's a mindset that fosters innovation, resilience, collaboration, and growth. So the next time you face a challenge, remember, don't get lost in the problem. Shift your focus to the solution. By doing so, you will not only overcome obstacles, but also develop the strength and resourcefulness to tackle anything that comes your way.